Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm still working on my Dark Angels test model. I got the base of the green down and then work it up. But while doing that, I was painting some battle mechs for BattleTech, and I have the Summoner and the Mad Dog. I had to put the base for the gray down, then I put the Fortress Gray on top of that and move on. But I was also painting an Innisphere mech up, which is this one right here, the Hunchback. Um, the reason I paint up the Hunchback is because the quick start rules require the Hunchback and the Enforcer. So I figured I'm going to paint those two up first. So while I'm learning, at least I've got painted miniatures to learn with. And this is how they come. It's a single cast piece of plastic. Not the most detailed thing out there, but still, I like it. And it's attached to its base already. The base was textured, but I flocked it myself just because. Now, the Innisphere, I never knew what color to really paint them. I'm a clan guy. I like the clan better. I like the kind of the concept of the clans better and all that. But the Innisphere is still cool. I just never knew what to paint them up as. I was gonna do the Com Guard or whatever, but they're just white, and I didn't want to do white. So, aside from doing camo, so I thought I'd go ahead and paint them up as the Eridani Light Horses. The Eridani Light Horses, I think they're like pseudo Star League or whatever. I don't know much about the Star League's history per se with the Eridani Light Horses, but the Eridani Light Horses helped. I don't know if they helped or just outright did it. I don't remember exactly. My BattleTech lore knowledge is severely faded, and I gotta relearn it all again. But they helped take out the Smoke Jaguar. And in fact, I believe you play as the Eridani Light Horses in Mech Warrior 3, the PC game. And it's funny that I'm painting them up as Eridani Light Horses because I'm painting up clan mechs, the ones I want to use once I learn, and just play as once I learn. I'm painting them up as Smoke Jaguar. So it's kind of funny I'm painting up Smoke Jaguar and the guys that pretty much did them in from the Innisphere. Now, the Eridani Light Horses are like an olive drab green. What I did was a base coat of black, and then I paint the model up in Catachan green. And then it was just really drab. So I took some yellow just to spice it up a bit. I felt the yellow worked well with the green. Put it on the leg there, as you see, a little stripe, a little thing on the arm, on the chest, and this part next to his head, the cockpit, I should say. And it's very reminiscent of the Mantis Legion, or Mantis Warriors. I think they're called the Mantis Warriors, not the Mantis Legion of 40k, the Space Marines. A very similar color, I think, palette. That is some metallic bits here and there on the model. I don't know what the thing next to his head is over here. I don't know if that's an external heat sink or what, but that's the cockpit. And I'll see if I can bring it up close and get it to focus. But instead of the cockpit having like windows, it looks almost like it's got these shingle things going on of metal. And I've seen that in a few of the artworks, and in fact in Mech Commander, the video game, the intro has a Hunchback with the same setup over the cockpit. And I always found that interesting. A lot of the cockpits in Mech you see, it's like a glass, basically, a glass cockpit. And this one's got these like metal shingles, for lack of a better term, metal blinds that are there. So I did that up as metallic with bulk of metal. So I did Catachan green, and in Dark Sun for the yellow, and bulk of metal for the metallic parts, including the cockpit area. And then I washed the entire model in Badab Black, and that was it. Badab Black works great for doing stuff like this really quick. Got all little nooks, and I think it made the model really pop. It was just a little bland, and now I think with the Badab Black adding some shadow and all that, it really helped the model pop. Now, the Eridani Light Horses are olive drab green. Some of the pictures I've seen, they don't really have yellow, but I felt, you know what, maybe this is a detachment of the Eridani Light Horses, and they use yellow to signify that they're all from the same detachment or something. I don't know. Campaign colors, who knows. I did it to break up the monotony of just green, and I think it works well. I like the look. So that's one Innisphere mech down. The Hunchback, which is a very powerful mech. It can literally, with its AC-20 autocannon, blow a light mech out of the combat in one shot. So it's a pretty formidable mech up close. It has some severe disadvantages and some good advantages. I like the look of it. It's like I don't know. I just like the look of it. I also like the cockpit a lot. Although I can't really see much out your right, out the pilot's right, because the big autocannon's in the way. Anyway, enough of that little rambling. That's my Hunchback as the Eridani light horses, and that's how I'm going to paint up all the Innistrad mechs I have, which is all the stuff from the introductory box set, as well as a few other old pewters I have of the Innisphere mechs. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And until next time, take it easy.